Yo, people, welcome back to the channel, and we're back for another enthralling week of championship football. And it's a big weekend for the championship teams. You've got some big games at the top of the table and some big games at the bottom of the table. So let's get into it all. Oh, but before we get into everything, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That'd be much appreciated. Be up yourself, Tyler. I hope you're well. Hope you're well. One sec. I'm just going to close this door because I can hear the bed and that's really happening. One sec. Okay, that's better. So yeah. Let's get into it. The first game is Hull City, West Brom. Of course, that takes place tonight, 8 p.m. UK time. So yeah, big game. Hull City haven't won in the last 4 games. They drew with Stoke 0-0, lost to Norwich City 3-1, drew with Preston 0-0, and lost to Bristol City 1-0. Yeah, no. It's that day. It's one. Just one up. One bit. No. If it was two, I wouldn't survive. If we look at West Brom, they beat Middlesbrough last weekend, which I predicted them to do, I believe. That was Coventry, not this game. I don't know. Yeah, I got the Coventry game right, not the West Brom. They lost to Watford 3-2. They drew with Blackburn 1-1, 2-0. Lost to Birmingham. Then 1-1 over Coventry. That's their last 5 games. If we look at head-to-head, the last 10 results, West Brom have beaten them in the last 6 games. Hull City last one came against West Brom 1-0, and that's in November 2018, and then a draw in 2016 that was also at home for Hull City. If you look at Hull City's home games, West Brom beat Hull City 2-0, then 1-0, and then also beat West Brom 1-0, and then 2 draws, one in 2016, one in 2014, and then a 1 for City also in 2014. So yeah, this fixture is dominated by West Brom. I expect West Brom to deliver the goods. Home form for them, they've won 18 out of 17 home matches. Away matches for West Brom. It's 5 out of 16, so not the best away record. Hull City don't have the best home record. 16 wins out of 17. I think this is going to be a tight one. I'm going to say 2-1 to West Brom. I could see West Brom throwing a few more, making it a big total. So that's tonight's game. If you look at the predictions, Tyler, you're saying 2-0 West Brom. Fair enough. Yeah, I can see that. I just think Hull City, because they're at home, they should score. And now we move on to Blackburn versus Sheffield United. It's a clash at the top. It's second versus fourth, but it's not the regular second versus fourth, because Sheffield United have blown away all the other teams that are below, that have blown away the rest of the league, except Burnley. So it's going to be a tight one to see what happens in this one, and especially with the form Blackburn are on 3 wins in a row, haven't lost in three, haven't lost in 7 games. Lost came on the 14th of Jan, and that was a 4-0 loss to Rodham. Uh, so yeah, look at the table. People, a win for Blackburn would put them um, um, above Middlesbrough. So yeah, but if we look, there's a 9 point gap between second and fourth, which is Sheffield United and Blackburn. So that just shows how good Sheffield United have been recently. Blackburn, they're like we've said in the past, they don't draw many games. They've only drawn four, and that was before this winning streak. They drew four in a row. So yeah, um, but for yeah, so before I give my prediction, I'll just go through the comments. Come on, how of course, Sensei. I hate West Brom. I believe that's the 5-2 because of the 5-2. 7 no was 17 no. Oh my days. I got 4 games. What's on? I haven't been killing it in both leagues. I'm going to be honest. Last week I got how many points? Um I got the country game spot on. I got what? 3-1-1-1. I got one game spot on. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. I got 9 points. One game spot on, and the rest, so 6.1 points. No need to bring it up. No need. I just remembered that, but no need to continue with the violence. No need to continue with violence. Already 10th, got enough to deal with. So yeah, but Blackburn versus Sheffield United. Like I said, Blackburn they got some good form. Sheffield United they beat Tottenham in the cup this midweek. They didn't start their strongest team, I believe. 1-0. They did pick up a 1-0 victory last weekend over Watford. Then after 2 losses in a row, I expect Sheffield United to win again. I'm going to say 2-0. I think it's a comprehensive one. Tyler says 2-1 Sheffield. uh, yeah. Now, fair enough. We were horrible on the day. But they almost done the double over us that season. Less we talk, the better. To move on to Cardiff, we move all the way to Wales. Also, of Cardiff City taking on Bristol City. This is a big game for Cardiff City. If they can win this, they can stretch that gap with the bottom on some. So one for them puts them on 38 points, which means Hull City are on 31. All the bottom teams are on 31. That creates a 7 point gap. That's 2 wins and a draw needed to overtake them. So a one for them creates that big gap for Cardiff City. If we look for Bristol City, they're going to finish mid-table. They're going to want to finish as high as possible. Bristol City, a win for them won't take them far. Will only take them to 12, depending on present result. And so they are a mid-table team, really. But form-wise, Cardiff, they beat Reading and Birmingham. That's their only win this year. Yeah, so not really the best. Before that, they didn't win since Sunderland on the 5th, as before the World Cup break. Um, Bristol City, they haven't lost in 9 games. 9 games they haven't lost. So they on a bit of on a bit of good form. Bristol City, they have drawn and well few games. So yeah, for this match, I reckon it's just a draw. Bristol City's away form is not good. 4 out of 15. Cardiff City's own form is also not good. 5 out of 17. So I reckon this got a draw all written all over it. So yeah. Um, Derby. Fair enough. Oh yeah. Bristol, Cardiff. Yeah, Derby, of course. Yeah, 1-1. Same as me. Keep smashing that like button. Be happy yourself, Blues area. Hope you are well, bro. You'll get your team soon. That's the next game after this. We got Blackpool taking on Burnley. Burnley coming off a scrappy win versus Fleetwood, of course, 1-0 win versus Fleetwood. Much needed one for the confidence and to stay focused. And I think they would like a cup run. Of course, they have drawn City, which is not good, but yeah, they're coming off a 4-0 win against Huddersfield Town. And yeah, I can't really say much on Blackpool because you just have to look at their form. 1-1 this year, and that was against Stoke 1-0. Before that, their last one was against Coventry on the 29th of October of last year. So this is going to be prior routine one. I'm going to say 2-0 to Burnley. But before I cement that, I'm just going to look at head to head. It was a 3-3 draw in the reverse fixture. I'm feeling 3-0. I've changed it 3-0. So yeah, 3-1. Fair enough. Enough. I, just, I guess Blackpool at home, you expect them to at least score one, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be easy. Burnley win. And now we move on to Blue Terrace team, Huddersfield Town, and Coventry City. Huddersfield Town, they need this one desperately. They won't get past the relegation. They won't get past Cardiff. Even if Cardiff lose, they won't get past. Um, but it will close that gap of Cardiff City, especially with the derby against Bristol. You never know. Of course, Bristol can turn up, but yeah, it's Huddersfield need this one for Coventry. They send two teams that I expect to be high in the league is West Brom and Coventry. But yeah, the Coventry win for them can put them to eighth, depending on the Sunderland and Watford results. So it's a big day for Coventry going away to Huddersfield Town. And if you look, their away from isn't great for 1 out of 16. Huddersfield Town's home form is a bit better. 6 out of 16 in games they have won, so it's not as bad, but it is bad. So yeah, to say I'm going to say 3-1 to Coventry. Um, 3-1 Coventry. That's my prediction. What? Yeah, 3. 1 no. Tight game. Nah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just going to see. Um, so yeah, now move on to before I go there, Trudeau, others of town, Danny Ward and Joseph. Don't know how to say his last name, but yeah, no, fair enough. Luteria confidence for once, but I don't see it personally. But yeah, next game is Luton Town versus the swamps of the sea, swamp sea, and Luton. If you don't want, please need Luton to win. Swamp Sea, they 15th. I need them to fall down. They need to fall down. They 11 points clear of relegation. I need them to start dropping a few more points. And for certain, 6 after they draw um versus what? Mobile, another 11 team. Well, they're above Luton, but they're not never going to get qualification. But yeah, so must win game for Luton to stay to um to keep up with the teams around the playoff spots. Don't want to drop any points, especially at home. Must win. One for Luton puts them into third, depending on the Middlesbrough, Blackburn, and Millwall results. So yeah, Luton could go third, and which is big for them. And my my team for Luton is just going to let's say Ethan in goal, back three of Charlie. You can maybe just uh, uh, confirm if the players are available. I'm going Lockyer in no Lockyer on the left. Bradley in the center. On the right, I'm going. Is Berg fit or is he still out? If not, then I will put Osho there on the right, and then I might get these positions all wrong. Right wing back, uh, I'm going from Tremai. Left wing back, I'm going this way, Doherty. Midfield of Radek and what's his name? What's his name? It's not Campbell or that's what's the other midfielder's name? That usually pairs with Pele. It's not Campbell or Marvelous. The other one I can't remember his name. I'll get it. I'll get it from you, hopefully. But then attack Clark, Woodrow, and Adebayo, and midfield two. I have not done Wigan yet. I'm on the Luton game, Luton versus Swansea game. Thinking of who's the other midfielder? Barry. Is that next option? Nah, okay. Not Barry. So then it's got to be Campbell like. You can't expect any, no, I'm going to say Campbell. Yeah, Campbell in there. So Ethan, Lockyer, Bradley, Osho, Osho, Drame, um, what's his Doherty, Pele, Campbell, Clark, Woodrow, and Adebayo. That's my my just the centre backs. I don't know. Might have them wrong, but yeah, that's my 11. Might have my centre backs wrong. Um, so yeah, just if we look form wise, Luton up and down. Home form 5 out of 17 wins. Best. So yeah. Swansea, they're not good. We can say three. No, not three. Wait, let me first look at it. 2-1, 1. Home for me. Luton at home, not away. 2-1. 2-1 to the town again. Uh, so yeah. Next we talk about third in the table. Middlesbrough will be looking to get to the 60-point mark with a win over Reading at home. It's possible, but they did lose to West Brom, which is big loss for them. They lost away, but it could break their confidence a little bit. But yeah. Well, I'm going to say 2-0. No. Let's go 3-0 Middlesbrough. I can. Oh, we talk about two irrelevant teams, and that's Millwall and Norwich City. Norwich having an awful season. They're pushing for playoffs. Luton don't win. They could be overtaken. You can even if they draw, it could be overtaken by Norwich, and Norwich could even go up to 5th place, or maybe even 4th with a win, or depending on the Blackburn result, unless Blackburn score like 9 goals, which I don't expect. Norwich could go up to 4th with a win on against Millwall. So I'm going to say with that, Millwall, they inconsistent. We all know that they win, they win, draw, win, lose. Like there's not a consistent run of form. Same for Norwich City. I expect Norwich to do a bit better with Millwall, but I'm going to say not draw. But Millwall's form is good. But I'm going to say a 2-2 draw. If we look at it to add, there has been a few draws in the past, mostly 0-0, but I reckon this is a scoring game. Both teams want to cement their place in the playoffs spot, and I promise I don't look at the chat. Great minds think alike. All I can say. 2-1 Middlesbrough Reading. Fair enough. We move on to Rotherham versus QPR. QPR haven't won since the 17th of December. That was away to Preston today on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12th match winless run. They're on a 4-match losing streak. QPR come to Rotherham, who are good at home. And when your home form is Your away form is as bad as QPR's. But it's not bad, but form is bad. 5 out of 17 ones away from home. It's not the best. Nice. One sec, people. Mosquito. Almost had it. Almost had it. Um, that's it. Um, so Rotterdam QPR. I'm going to say a 1-0 to Rotterdam. I might not be the smartest choice, and I probably should go with a 1-1 draw, but I'm going to say 1-0 to Rotterdam. And now we move on to Sunderland versus Stoke City. Moving into the last few games. Um, I will do the midweek games as well, as I probably won't have time in the week to do that. So we'll do that. Um, so yeah. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. So yeah. We move on to Sunderland, and of course, we play Stoke. Sunderland are on a two-match losing streak. Bristol City on a 1-1 draw. Or Sunderland going to win this to 1-2-0. Stoke's away from well, it's better than home, but they haven't. They inconsistent, and they don't really draw games. Stoke. So yeah, we move on to Watford versus Preston, and it's probably going to be a draw this because Watford have drawn many games. Preston, they inconsistent. I'm going to slap up a 0-0. 0-0 draw. And last game of the weekend, as I will do, I think, just to make the stream not as long, there is only 3 midweek games. I'll do them on the weekend. I'll do them midweek. Because it is only 3, I will just record a video. So yeah, Birmingham on a 4-match losing streak. I am now talking about Wigan. Birmingham on a 4-match losing streak, and Wigan are so inconsistent. It's not even true. They 24th in the league. Oh, I've just gone out of Google. Okay, I'm back. They are 24th in the league on 31 points on a minus 22 goal difference. And yeah, it's not looking good for Wigan. Again, to stay up, but in saying that, they are playing Birmingham, who are dragging themselves into relegation scrap. But for me, the reason why Birmingham have fallen off is because of the stuff happening around the club with the FA, etc. So yeah, Birmingham. This game, head to head, we can usually beat Birmingham. If we look at Wigan home games, we can beat them in 2019 and lost to them in 2018 and draw. I think we're gonna. You know what? I'm going to back the boys. 1-0 Birmingham. 1-0 Birmingham. So yeah, that's my predictions. I will do the midweek games later on in the week. So yeah. Um, I'll see you in a bit then. We so yeah. Uh, I might do a watch along. Two West Brom might. First thing to check if they are on TV, and then decide. But yeah, at this point I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. Be up yourselves. Remember to smash that like button, hit the bell for notifications, and yeah, follow me on my socials there down below in the ticker and in the description. Also, peace.